Hello and welcome to Dunset, channel for intelligent and curious people like you who are searching for human sexuality in the age of artificial intelligence. And in this channel, we usually try to find the best possible answer to a question. And today's question is how we can come out from the midlife crisis. Midlife crisis normally occurs between the age 40 and 60. And we already have talked about it in my previous video. What is midlife crisis and why it happens, etc. But how can we come out from this crisis? Whether that is a crisis or not, I talked about it in my previous video. So please consider watching that video also. I have broken this topic and categorized it in 5 steps. Okay, how to come out from the midlife crisis. But before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks. Please keep supporting Wooden Slate. Please keep watching Wooden Slate and sharing with your friends. And finally, although I talk about human sexuality, human sexual behaviors, amazing sexual psychological facts about human life, sometimes sex robots, but there is no vulgarity in this channel and I don't promote any kind of vulgarity. So let's come back to our topic. 5 points. Okay. The first one is in midlife crisis, when midlife crisis happens, it does not mean the decline of relationship. So therefore, you should think that the glass is half full, not half empty. That means your relationship is not finished yet. So marriage and family therapists think and recommend also that you take some time at this point to think about what you want from yourself. So give some time to yourself. That is the first point. Think about yourself, think about the changes that come to your life and how it affects your relationship. So take some time out and keep it for yourself. Number one. Number two, therapists and researchers both have strongly suggested that social connections are very, very important. So reconnect yourself. Number two is reconnect yourself with your friends, with your family members, with your spouse, partners, etc. It's important for your mental health. It can make a huge difference in your life to have people you can share good time and celebrations with, people you can call for a good conversation, and people you can count on for support during your midlife crisis. So number second is reconnect yourself with your friends and family members. Number three, learn something new. Why it is important? Because life is not finished with your college or university and even school life. Okay, and learning process is an ongoing journey. Okay, and you can keep learning even at the age of 70, right? So why not at your 40 you cannot learn something new? I can talk about myself. I started coding at the age of 43 and written, in my about yourself, I have written about it. I've written 6 books for biggest IT publication press after I was 45. And in the last 15 years, I have written a lot of books on technology and fictions, of course. So learn something new. You can learn it even after you crossed 40. So number three is learn something new. There are so many online courses now available. It's a digital life, and you can learn an astounding range of things in your life from the comfort of your home. So why not learn something new? It will rejuvenate yourself, it will reinvigorate your life, it will give you some new insights about life, and above all, it will give you a new life. So think about it. Number four, midlife crisis can bring some changes, right? So these changes happen very fast without an adjustment period or time to process them in your brain. So many mental health professionals, experts, researchers, therapists agree on one point. That is, one of the best things you can do is set aside the time to acknowledge those changes. So, number two is acknowledge your changes and accept it. There are a lot of changes that will take place physically and mentally in your life. So, accept those changes and acknowledge them first of all. Okay, it's okay. I have to accept it. I'm acknowledging it and I have to accept it. I will think about it. I will take necessary actions and what I can do or not. There are a lot of experts in this field, so I will talk to them. Number two, therefore, is acknowledge and accept your changes. Number one, come to number one. Focusing on yourself is extremely important. It's kind of related to your acknowledgement and acceptance, but focusing on yourself is incredibly important in when you face midlife crisis, because you are the victim, right? And you should know that I am the victim. And once you know your problem, you can solve it more quickly, even than any other person can. Because some other persons will take time to understand the whole context that you have already known, and not only know your context properly, and because you know yourself better than any other person. So when you focus on yourself, you will find the problems very fast, and even applying some intelligence and with some advices from the experts, you can solve your problem very quickly. So number one is focus on yourself, taking the time to ask yourself what you want and what you are feeling can be what you are feeling and what you want, and that can be the first step, very first step, to know if you need to make a change or you need not change yourself. That entirely depends on you. I hope it gives you a little bit insights about your midlife crisis. If you're going through it, best of luck. You'll surely come out from it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Take care and stay safe.